Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more wonderful, wubulous Project Zomboid. We left off, we had just started working on getting some walls, which I believe we still have in our inventory. Did I put them away? I put them in here, that's right. I put them in here, and we're just getting ready to start designing where we want to wall off, where we're going to build this potential fort, and just trying to figure everything out. Now, one of the things that was suggested in the comments was that, and let me know what you guys think, is that I should only be allowed to build like 1 or 2 walls a day to maintain a realistic approach to construction. I think that's pretty smart. I actually like that idea. It could make things a lot more harrowing because I might only be able to put 1 or 2 walls up at a day, so that means I will not have the luxury of just being able to just slap a bunch of walls in case a big horde is here. Say a horde is wandering nearby and I have to only have the luxury of putting up 2 walls, they could still easily walk in and destroy me, as opposed to me slapping up like 10 walls and just being 100% safe. So something to think about. This episode I'll try to maintain a low number of walls, though it's going to be a lot of work now. I think we're going to start getting to that workload of doing a little bit of scavenging early in the day, and then midday chopping down trees, and later in the day turning those trees into planks, and then turning those into walls before we go to bed if we have the time. If the schedule doesn't work out perfectly, we'll probably cut out the scavenging part by like an hour or so and put a little bit more effort into the chopping of the trees and turning those into walls themselves. If you guys haven't, by the way, Mundoid is up. You should go take a look at it. It's definitely worth checking out. Another wonderful Mundoid blog up that they've put, and it's quite nice that they keep giving me a beautiful shout out every single time. So I love that, and I appreciate that from them. So we're going to do some hauling. Absolutely, we want to upgrade our hauling. We'll take a look at exactly how we're looking in the morning. Do we have soda left? I don't think we do. Oh, hamburger bun has gone rotten. That's unfortunate. We'll also read this magazine to make sure that we stay relatively entertained. And I guess we'll just swing out here and eat some food. We have a lot of... We could just eat some Spam, I guess. We'll do that. We'll just keep the Spam. We'll get rid of the Spam first. We'll get rid of those. Those are pretty useful overall to have the Spam, but I kind of... My personal taste buds don't like it, so I think I just want to get rid of it as quickly as we can. So let's do a little bit of scavenging. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's just about that time that I like to get going in the game, where the sun is rising. We'll do a quick check. Now, as always, the back door in this particular area is always very dangerous in my opinion, and the reason is it's extremely narrow. So one of the things I'm gonna want to do is make it safer back here, meaning maybe plug up this with walls first, maybe make that one of my first projects to get done. With that, we can feel a little bit safer as far as that goes. Let's also swing in here. It looks like I have a whole kitchen I have yet to check out. We're going to make this quick. We're going to dive in, grab what we need, and dive out the back door or out a back window. And that should be okay for us to avoid many zombies, if any. We're also going to have to be careful because we haven't been in here before, so there's a potential need to clear it if there are any zombies in here at all. It does not look like there is. We will take the nails, as always. We did actually clear out our inventory pretty decently last time as well, so that's good. We don't have to really worry about ourselves going overweight. Another axe. Are you kidding me? That's like the 3rd axe. We are bored, but that's fine. I'm going to kind of let it be bored for now. That is a lot of shotgun shells. I'm not going to end up taking them. What I am going to do is take all of these and get out of here. We're going to check, and ooh, these are all cabinets as well. Army rations and nails. Oops, we definitely want to put those in there. We will just swing down this whole aisle real quick. There's some beans we want to steal. Absolutely. Another Game Boy, which is something, again, we could potentially make some use of later on. Right now, we're pretty okay as far as our boredom is concerned. Yeah, he says he's bored right now, but I'm going to see if going outside and walking around won't fix that. We're also going to drink up the soda and fill it with water right now. At least one of them, just so we can take care of that while we're here. And we can store the water when we go back. That way we have a lot more water to fall back on when the time comes, because it will come so long as I survive long enough. Ooh, that is a good find right there. It's a nice little piece of treasure for us to keep around. Alright, so now that we have a good scavenging done, and I only did, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 2 to 3 hours worth of scavenging, we can now spend the rest of the day doing what I want to do, which is chop down trees. We're also going to check in here to make sure that there is no survivor in here. We're going to shut this door. This is probably from me. I wouldn't be surprised if that was from me, but I'm kind of stupid when it comes to that particular type of stuff. I always open doors, leave them open, and they go, oh my god, there's a survivor around. It's obviously, I gotta watch out. And then you guys shout out in the comments, Mathis, you're a freaking idiot. That was you. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. So, that's probably me. I'm always going to assume that it was me from now on, unless you guys say otherwise. And that, if you guys have the memory for that kind of thing. So, oh, so much forest to cut down. Remember, I had such a nice little dent made last time. So let's start with these trees. We're gonna... Alright, let's try again. No. No. Alright, well, we'll go this way then. And we'll start at the long end over here. And the reason I want to start decently far away is because with me starting decently far away, if the zombies do hear me, they'll come to this end as opposed to another end. We're also going to exhaust ourselves pretty quickly, so we get to keep that in mind. Though this will kill off boredom, I'm hoping. So, and it looks like the boredom has gone away. Though, wait, did I read a magazine? I legitimately cannot remember. But we will be able to knock down trees pretty quickly. 10 swings per axe is what it's going to take. And I don't think that can be sped up in this version of the game. I don't know if it ever will be able to be sped up. We do have a hacksaw, don't we? I know I picked one up. I just don't remember if I left it at home or not. Because it's going to make things much easier if we have the hacksaw on us now. That way we can take care of turning these things into useful planks here and lightening our load by turning them into walls. And then we can, of course, go build those walls immediately. We'll probably end up making the back hallway safer first. I feel like that's probably priority because that's where we're going to be going in and out the most, is through that back wall. And by making it safer, we can definitely take care of the whole zombie sneaking up on us problem, which is my primary concern. So we've already been chopping away for about an hour now, maybe 2-ish. I think it's more of an hour now. We'll keep on chopping for a little while. We'll chop it till about, I want to say 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 o'clock is probably a good idea. And that'll give us a couple hours to turn this into useful stuff before we have to go back home. Though we are going to chop for a while. 5 o'clock, because 20 is 8 o'clock. So you just got to go down 3 hours from there. So you're looking at 17 is about 5 o'clock. 1700 hours, 5 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, yeah. I think that's right. I could be doing it wrong. I was never good at military time, but I'm trying to learn it as best I can. Since my work uses military time on their machines, which is weird for a restaurant, I feel like I've been getting better at it, so... Oops, I just shouted it. Well, if the zombies didn't hear that, they probably heard... the zombies didn't hear me cutting down wood, then they probably heard that. But that's fine. We're going to keep chopping away here. And hopefully... Let's start... We got a little bit longer to go. Worst comes to worst, we spend a full day just taking planks of wood and turning it into useful... taking the logs, turning it into planks of wood, and making it useful. If that's what it's going to take. We might even have to go every other day. We might not chop wood until like every other day. We're already getting tired. Well, it's getting late. We got about an hour and 20 minutes left of chopping wood, and then he could stop. Have I picked up any just to make sure? No. Tomorrow morning we may end up cutting scavenging a little bit short just to do some cooking. It's going to be extremely useful for us later on, is to make sure we have a lot cooked up. Obviously, the more we have cooked, the better we're going to be. And the more we chop down trees, the better our attack, I think, is going to end up going. I think our swinging is going to end up going. Always look around you every so often to make sure no zombies are sneaking up on you. We could probably get 1 or 2 more trees before we have to worry about stopping. And we might have to eat up a little bit of food before we head back, because we're probably going to overload ourselves just a little bit with how much we're chopping. Though I'm not going to take all of this now. I'm going to just take a decent amount now. My primary concern will be what shows up in the morning. We could probably take down 1 more tree before my time limit I put myself is done. There it is, right there. We'll be good. Come on. There we go. So let's start taking some wood out of here. We're pretty overloaded already. We're going to eat this lollipop just to make sure that we're okay. We're also going to turn this all into something useful immediately. So that's going to lighten up our load just a little bit. And we're also going to go put that away. This tomato, well, actually, it's fine. Where is my nails and my hammer? There we go. And the hammer is my penis, of course. So let's do that. We could do, what is it? That's all we could do? It's just that one? So let's just take this back. We'll save the logs. Let's head back. We're going to wall up a small area just to make sure the back alley is a bit safer. We'll do 1 wall. God damn it. Where are we going to do this? So, do we want to do the corner first? I don't think so. I think we're going to do this over here because the inner city is one of my biggest worries. So, we'll slap up a wall now, and we can slap up a couple more before we go to bed, though we are running out of time before we have to go to bed. Let's swing up the stairs, and let's go grab that last one. The last 2, rather, and we'll swap out for the planks. That way we aren't overbearing ourselves too much. We'll take that, and we'll place those instead, and we'll head downstairs. How badly are we overweight? Pretty badly. Let's just eat the spam, just to give us a little bit of extra strength, just a little bit. And we'll go place these walls right now, and then we'll go to bed. We're probably going to go to bed a little bit later. We didn't time it as well as I would have liked. We probably should have stopped chopping down wood a little bit earlier. 2, 3. So that'll be all we do. We'll do 3 walls for today. Alright, let's get up to bed. Let's see what we leveled up in, too. I'm curious if we got a point for anything useful. Hopefully we did. Alright, so let's just go in here. And we will go to bed, and then in the morning we'll cook. Whoops. No, we want to sleep in the bed. And we'll hope no zombies show up. So running, swinging. Running is going to be really useful. Swinging will be the next thing we upgrade, I think. And I'm just going to check something real quick. Okie doke. That's good. We'll fast forward just a little bit. There we go. Actually, no. No. 8 o'clock. When daytime rolls around. There we go. Alright, there we go. Pop this open. Nope, this open. And we'll cook. We'll cook a little bit. We'll cook the uncooked chicken. Is that all we need to cook? Everything else can go in the fridge thereafter, which is going to lighten our load a little bit. Alright, we can definitely do that. And bam, done. Did it burn? Of course it burnt, because I'm just terrible at cooking, but whatever. Essentially, it's now useless to us, but whatever. Alright, I gotta be more patient with cooking. I really, really do. In. I will keep... We're gonna put the noodles in here. All the canned goods as well. In you go. I'll keep the Spam on me like I have been. We'll get rid of the bad burger bun as well. We'll just put it in there for now. It's gonna be at the bottom of the drawer. When we come across it, we'll be in dire straits as it is at that point. So we'll just probably toss it in our mouths and hope for the best. Probably not the, that's what she said, but probably not the best thing to do. But it is what it is. So we're actually gonna just spend the morning grabbing those logs. And alright, good. Checking for zombies, of course. Yep, there's one. I knew they would start showing up. We're gonna start throwing up walls on this end as well. And we're going to swing out here and hope to goodness it's only 1 or maybe 2 zombies. Only one seems to have wandered his ass over this way, so that's fine. Down he goes. Quick swing. Ooh. A couple apples we can do. We could definitely use those when we're sorting out the wood situation. Haha. Jokes. They write themselves, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just do this. Once we start over carrying just a little bit, we'll start turning it into useful planks of wood. Good, and the hacksaw. Good. Come on, baby. Do the locum. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't help myself break out into songs from my childhood. Alright, so we gotta do some walls here. That's gonna lighten our load by a lot, which is excellent for us. We're also gonna toss an apple in our mouth. And we'll go throw up a couple more walls and save the rest for tomorrow. We're not gonna throw up all of them. We'll try to keep it somewhat realistic. I like that little challenge. I do. So we'll do 3 walls. So this is all blocked off, which is excellent. No more zombies coming from over here. Now they can just come over the fence and take the long route, which I prefer, obviously. We'll go put this back upstairs, and we'll organize everything that we potentially could have. Come on, move. Oh, good lord, this guy. He's going to be buffed by the time this is all over. So we're going to throw this in here. Do we want to take out that stupid candle? We do, because we want to be able to see what we have. We're also going to throw... No, we'll keep the apple. The apple will be the rest of our meals for today. This Gameo definitely needs to be put somewhere useful, or at least out of my inventory, which is going to be the anti-boring. The anti-boredom? I don't have an anti-boring chamber, do I? Well, I guess on the floor it's going to go. I would put it on the couch or something, but that's not going to work. So 1, 2... Look at that. You can even see it. It's got a nice little graphic on the ground. Nice job, modders. Not a little brown sack of goodies. So what do we have? We have a little bit of time. I think we should use that time to go scavenge a little bit. I think scavenging is probably going to be our best bet for the rest of the time that we have. We have so many logs down there that we don't necessarily need to chop any more wood. We'll probably take care of the rest of that wood tomorrow morning. And we can definitely worry about that at a later time. Why am I panicking? Why am I anxious? Why am I anxious at all? Interesting. Huh. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much because, like I said, he could just be freaking out for no reason, which is what I'm hoping he's doing. All those are bathrooms. I explored that building, so let's just go out this way just a little bit. Got to be careful, of course. We're going to keep running. The zombies somewhere. They're probably inside. Let's just take a quick peek. Windows are smashed. Well, that's fine. Okay, so it's automatic. Okay. Do we want to team up? You want to team up? Okay, how'd that work? No? How about... There we go. Alright, what do you got? Let's just loot, shotgun, useful. 25 pounds, though. We'll take it. And the 18 pounds of shells, which is absolutely ridiculous. Let's just go. That's going to be... Running into him definitely sucked up the rest of our time out here. Let's get out of here. Where's my spam? Ham in a can, baby. Delicious. We'll get out of here now. We'll head down the main road, which is probably a poor decision. So we'll dive back here in case we are seen. I'm assuming that's from when I was in there. God, I'm so careless with doors, and I don't even realize it, because then I yell at myself later, like, Derp, Mathis, maybe there's a survivor around, because left the door open. I know I already complained about this, but I'm just retarded when it comes to that kind of thing. Gotta be more careful. Much more careful. We definitely have time to get back. We're going to be alright. I don't want him to run out of air. We should just relax him. Where we're going to put this shotgun, I don't know yet. I don't want to throw it on the ground. We should probably build a crate of some sort and stash it in there. We could pull that off, actually, quite nicely. Let's see if we can pull that off. Let's actually build a little weapons crate that we can store in our bedroom. Hey, hey. Yo, bro. Hey. Philip Baker, team up. Down you go. Get out of here. I don't know what you were doing in here. Doesn't look like you looted anything, which is fine. You're agitated. I would be agitated too, but we've got 2 down. 2 survivors are down. Can we go back to the noodle? No, we cannot. I'm not worried about it, though. You know, I'm not worried about it at all. Let's just take this in here. How overweight are we? Pretty heavily overweight here. Throw that in. I don't even know. It doesn't look like we can do anything here. Is that what this is? That's a box. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. We'll put it in the corner. Or just put it there. That works, too. Can I open it? I can. Awesome. Whatever, it worked. So we're just going to slap this haphazardly in there. So we got a weapon now in there, and we're also going to slap these back in here. And we're looking pretty good. We're agitated, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, we'll survive. We'll get through it. Let's also fill this empty water bottle that I think I've been had sitting here for a while. I swear I saw an empty water bottle. No? No, there it is. I knew it. Water's not out yet, which is good. We'll store this water, of course, before we go to bed. Where is the water that I'm keeping? In here. Let's do... We can actually do all this. All, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll just fast forward to about there. And we're good. And we're sleeping. And we're, of course, sick. But no reason other than we're probably just getting sick for being stressed or whatever it is. But that's fine. We can handle that just fine. But that'll be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all the wonderful support you've given me. And I will see you guys next time here on Let's Play Stretch Project Zomboid. I'll see you guys later.